Have you ever had a salted egg latte? Because I haven't, and that's their signature here. Good morning everyone, it's Tai Fong. I'm at the Lumpini Park area right now and I'm gonna go get some coffee at a cool little cafe called Eureka Coffee Tap. This is
You.
and she's gonna show me some very interesting drinks today.
Every drink we serve with the coffee tap.
It's kind of like revolutionary, it's kind of like innovative. I've never seen this before. I'm so excited to try it. Let's go.
Let's go.
I feel like I'm sitting at a really high-end fancy bar. And you can see why it's called Eureka Coffee Tap. Because you see their taps right here. It looks like you're at a bar where you get beer. Instead of beer that'll be coming out of that, it'll be coffee. That is awesome. I've never seen something like that. And then use a nitrogen gas to cool down their coffee. Apparently it makes it a lot more creamier. I'm very intrigued on that.
From tap.
From tap.
Yes.
Alright. So this is a cold brew coffee right from the tap. So you can see the effect right there. Because it's mixed with the nitrogen gas, it's just giving that cool effect. Very, very aromatic. Normally when you drink black coffee, it's actually really bitter. But this one is actually nice and creamy because of that nitrogen gas, and I don't even need any sugar in here. I usually put at least 2 or maybe 2.5, 3 sugars in my coffee. But this one doesn't need anything. You can just drink it like that, and look at those cool effects. And that's from the nitrogen gas. How awesome. This is the Nitro Cascara Honey. Oh, wow. Doesn't even taste like coffee.
There is no caffeine.
No caffeine. Ah, so it's like a decaf.
Yes, and I have many antioxidants.
Oh, I love antioxidants. Very good for your skin. That's why you look so young.
Oh, thank you.
It's jam-packed with antioxidants. It actually does not taste like a coffee, and it's a decaf for those of you who can't take the caffeine. I'm kind of one of them because I'm already so hyper without caffeine. Caffeine makes me even more hyper. I can't taste any coffee in there. This is actually brewed with the coffee shell, not the bean, with the honey inside. So it's actually really nice and sweet. It actually kind of tastes a little bit like a honey chrysanthemum. You know the chrysanthemum tea? It tastes actually more like a tea than it does a coffee. It's really weird. Wow, this is so good. This is so refreshing. Really good stuff. This is really good. And the good thing is, I don't feel guilty because it's jam-packed with antioxidants and no caffeine. I've never ever seen a cafe like this before. Their coffees are all so unique. The flavors and everything are just so unique. And that's what makes this place so special. So this is the Kai
Kem latte.
Kem latte. And this is a salted egg latte.
Yes.
And I saw that you put so much different layers of things in there. Could you explain to me what exactly you put in there?
The first salted egg base is made from our homemade syrup. It made the taste of the sweet and creamy. Another one is salted egg caramel.
Salted egg caramel?
Yeah, secret recipe.
What's the secret?
Secret is a secret. Third one is our cold brew concentrate.
Cold brew concentrate?
Yes.
So it's just stronger coffee?
Yeah, it's stronger than cold brew, but it's softer than espresso.
Yeah.
So you can taste the salted egg caramel.
Oh, right, because if the espresso, it'll be too strong,
Yes,
right?
it's too strong.
Yeah. Okay, this is cream,
It's a milk foam.
milk foam. And what is this?
It's a Thai dessert. It's called Tong Yip.
Tong yip. It's a Thai dessert called tong yip. It actually looks like an egg.
Yes.
But the actual salted egg is down here.
Yeah.
So do we stir it? No, you just drink it. Alright, so let's give this a try.
And try different layer.
Okay, so let me get this down here. So this is the bottom now. This is the salted egg. It kind of tastes like a little bit nutty, but not very salty though, right?
And you try the
This
next one.
Where's my straw? I don't know where my straw is. Alright, so this one. This one's thicker. It's like a caramel. This is the caramel.
Yeah.
The salted egg caramel.
Yes.
Is that the secret? That's the secret. The secret is a secret. Yeah? You can't tell me the secret. Can we stop recording and you tell me? And the next one is the coffee, right?
Yes.
It's the concentrated coffee. So that's there.
Yeah.
I don't know where I am right now. That's very strong. It's bitter.
Yes.
A little bit bitter, but I got a piece of the egg caramel as well, so it made it sweeter. And then this is the milk cream. Just milk cream.
Just milk cream.
This is actually a really interesting drink, a drink that I've never had before. It's incredible, it's so good. So you won't mix it. Don't recommend mixing it. Just drink it like this.
Like this.
Layer. Okay. You don't want to ruin each layer, I'm guessing, because each layer is so special. This is incredible. This is so good. It's a salted egg kind of influence, but it's not that salty. It's actually quite light. It's got a little bit of a salty kind of hint onto it. Is it a salted caramel?
Salted caramel.
Caramel, yeah, because that's the flavor, right? The salted egg caramel.
Yes.
Very, very good, very interesting. So if you come here, this is definitely something I recommend. It's called the Chem Latte. Definitely a must try. Oh yeah. Finish off my Chem Latte, this salted egg latte. Gotta savor every layer. But now it kind of mixed itself in there. And I actually want to try that dessert. Where's that dessert? It's lost now. Did it melt away? That salted egg caramel, actually I can taste a lot of egg yolk. So maybe that's the secret ingredient. But that's where that salted egg comes from, the salted caramel and then that egg yolk flavor. It's actually quite strong. Where's that dessert? Because I can't find my dessert anymore. It must have melted all up in there. But this is the Thai dessert that they had given me, that they had put on top of this latte. It tastes very egg yolky as well. I believe it's made out of egg yolk and very sweet. So I'm guessing there's a lot of sugars in there. Look at this. I wonder if it tastes any different when it's put in there. You know, like whenever people dip stuff with coffee or hot chocolate, it's like that. It's really sweet, really eggy, and then that nice layer of coffee flavor on top of it. It's so delicious. It goes really well with this because it kind of acts as the sugar. Instead of putting sugar packets in here, you put that dessert. And it just gives it a really nice texture as well. This is so refreshing, it's so good. Every coffee that I've had here so far, it's been great. Especially that Cascara Honey one. That one was just so refreshing and it's so different. It just tastes like a tea. I didn't know that a coffee could taste like a tea. It was just so light and refreshing. And it was so good. This is actually really good as well. I'm gonna get a caffeine high now. Oh look, I found my dessert. It didn't disappear. It's still there, I just couldn't get it. It was stuck in the bottom. I've just been very adventurous right now because I can't stand durian, but Kip has recommended the durian iced tea. When I saw her making it, it just scares me already because I saw her put like pretty much a chunk of durian in the bottom of this and then she just put some other ingredients and then the iced tea and up here is actually crispy durian pieces. This is kind of my nightmare, but I want to see how it tastes in an iced tea. I'm kind of not too bad. I don't taste much of the durian actually. It kind of tastes like Thai iced tea. It's nice and sweet and the durian is actually nice and sweet. I don't taste much of the durian flavor. It's not very strong durian taste, which is good because I'm not a big fan of durian. Let's see what this crispy durian's all about. Get a piece of that. Okay, now that has a strong durian taste right there. That's just dried durian. Crispy durian, just full durian flavor. Let me wash it down with this tea. Now, this drink is not bad. This drink is good, but I'm just not a big fan of durian. The crazy thing is, all that durian custard that Kip put on the bottom there, I really don't taste much of a durian flavor. It's a very spiny hint of durian. It's not too bad at all, so it's not too strong, and that's very good. And it actually takes a lot of the tea flavor, the nice kind of Thai milk tea type of flavor, which is very refreshing. Nice and subtle sweet, that nice red tea flavor. This is incredible. It's funny me saying that this drink is incredible because I'm not a fan of durian at all, but this is not too bad. It's not too strong. The durian flavor is not overwhelming and is actually quite refreshing. The tea came out of the tap, which is being cooled with the Nitro Gas. And it's got that creamy kind of texture to it. You know, not only from the Nitro Gas, but also this milk on top of right here is just like a milk cream. And that makes it really nice and creamy. And that sweet tea aroma, it's beautiful. This is nice, refreshing, like a Thai milk tea, but the Eureka style. This is very, very unique, very interesting type of tea with durian inside. For you durian lovers, I think this is a must try. I'm not even a huge fan of durian. I can't stand durian, but this is actually not too bad. So for you durian lovers, you guys will love this. And especially that crispy durian pieces that they put on top is just incredible. For the durian lovers. Oh, I've had so much caffeine today. I think I'm going to be climbing the walls right now. Oh, it's so cold. I have to put it down for a bit. I've never been to a coffee or tea cafe like this before. Just the atmosphere is so relaxed and chilled. It's kind of like a cross between a bar and a coffee cafe mixed in one. You know, I'm sitting on this bench here. It feels like I'm at a bar because there's just taps just lined up in front of me and the coffee just comes right out of there. But it's just the love that they put into these drinks that really impress me. I love how they just put so much effort and detail into their drinks. It's kind of like an art form versus just a standard coffee at a normal cafe. They don't just make a drink for you to drink. It's all presented really nicely. They put so much effort into making their drink. Everything has to be weighed perfectly. Everything just has to have a system to it. This is definitely a must visit when you're in Bangkok. Even if you're not a coffee drinker, just come here for the teas or the lemonades. It's incredible. And I'm just sitting here watching them make drinks. It's been so cool. If you got the time, I would highly recommend coming here, sitting down, chilling, relax, have a few drinks. But if you don't, you can always get it to go. Alright, so you normally leave a bar drunk, but I'm actually leaving this cafe totally high on caffeine. I want to say a special thanks to Kip and her entire team for intoxicating me with caffeine. Thank you guys. Bye. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're in Bangkok, check out the Eureka Coffee Tap. It is an amazing experience. They have some really cool drinks. I'm gonna link all the information down below. You can see that I'm still buzzing from all the caffeine. It's so awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, you've only got one life. Drink it.